What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week. We're talking about May 14th. The month is almost over. We about to be halfway through the year. Time is flying. Got a few things to talk about today from Porsha Williams and what she got going on and updates and what I think about that. I think that was pretty greasy what happened with that situation. We also going to talk about couple things happened with a teacher or two, and this one teacher in particular in California, and people was all up in arms because this teacher decided that she wanted to be able to go to her son's wedding that she wasn't able to go to, and it's been postponed because of the pandemic, and people expect her to not go and to teach their kindergartners instead. It's really crazy. Also, a little article about the Pentagon and surveillance without warrants on just anybody they want to, and what you all think about that. Also, we got some Instagram videos I want to talk about that was posted this week that was pretty crazy. And also, of course, different things with institutionalized racism with people getting low appraisals on their homes because they black. But if somebody was white in that home, the exact same home, they had got appraised for more money, which is really strange. It's the exact same home. And also, what's up with that gas pipeline getting hacked and people running out of gas? And, just a lot. A 2-year-old end up shooting both parents. How does that happen? And who's at fault, the 2-year-old or these dumbass parents? And of course, people getting in trouble with these bogus PPP loans. And if we got time, we could do some live call-ins, and we can see how that go. All right, got a couple comments. What's up, Shaq Raking? What's good? What's good? Peace to you. That's beyond greasy what Porsha done did. What's up, Shy? Glad to see you come through. Appreciate you. Whitney, hey, what's up, Whitney? How you doing? Karen Jones, what's up, man? How you doing? What's happening, everybody? I'm glad to see you come through. Say, speak on if I feel that I got a low appraisal on my home. Yeah, definitely. And it's actually a little thing that went on with that. And it's not the first time this has happened, but it's the most recent time, because it was something just on HBO, actually, where this black woman that was married to a white man, when she was doing the appraisals, she was getting a low offer for comparable to the neighborhood. So she took the pictures of her out of the house and her kids and just let the husband do it. And it was almost twice as much. And that was on John Oliver last week tonight with John Oliver on HBO. So it is real out here, and it is dirty, and it's all that, continue systemic racism to keep wealth out of people's hands. And sometimes it's even done subconsciously, unfortunately. So, Coco, what's up? What's up? How you doing? You ain't late. We just getting started. Louisiana boy, what's good? What's good? Let's go Knicks. Yeah, right. They need to go somewhere. They got one good player finally. They want to stay. All right, so let me go ahead and get started with this. Let's talk about Porsha Williams. I ain't going to try to spend too much time on these topics. And then we can... That way, hopefully, I can get through this stuff without taking too long tonight. I know some people like a longer video, but a lot of people don't have as much time. So I try to do as much info as I can in a short amount of time. And that way, everybody is happy. So let's see. So let me set this up. So from Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you all don't follow the show, that's fine. You really don't need to follow the show to understand that this woman is now engaged reportedly after only 1 month with this man. Now, who is this man? He got a net worth of $40 million supposedly, and he was the husband of one of the other women that was on the show. Now, this woman name was Fallon. This is the man. His name is Simon Gubadier. I'm gonna call him Go Bye Bye because he need to go bye bye with this big waterhead trying to get these young women. All he doing is being a sugar daddy. I mean, his face looked like a glazed donut, Krispy Kreme, as much sugar he got that he's spreading around. Anyway, he was known to have been, paying for all kind of stuff for this one woman and had her living a lavish life, flying in private jets and things. And of course, that's goes a story. You got to be careful who you bring around your significant other, because these other women was thirsty, probably wanting to go ahead and slide up in that private jet too, and maybe the cockpit. And so we see that Porsha Williams, after 1 month, talking about we done found love. You ain't found no love. You done found that bag. You done found that ATM card. That, you know what I'm saying? That's what you done found, that credit card slot. You know what I'm saying? And he's swiping it. When he turned you around, he's swiping that, charging it to the game. And basically, she done took this woman's husband, but you can't take nothing that don't want to leave. So obviously, I mean, he in his 50s, and he with women that's the other woman was in her 30s, and Porsha is about to be 40. And we see that this dude is basically dirty, and she is too. And they talking about we done found happiness. I choose happiness every morning, every night, and all this other crap. You don't choose no damn happiness. If you was trying to be happy, you wouldn't have took some other woman's husband, and they just got divorced less than a month ago. And she talking about she had nothing to do with that. Really? So you all just happened to meet, and 1 month later y'all engaged and had nothing to do with meeting each other on that show? I mean, come on. How many of y'all, I think you may be the only one happy for Porsha. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I mean, is it really happy for her? Happy what? That she finally about to really be a housewife for a change and really about to live off of a man and steal some money? But it ain't stealing, because he willingly giving it away just to have beautiful women around. But he using these women. They using him too. But why you have to have happiness on the back of somebody else's sadness? That's the thing. I wouldn't have no happiness on the back of somebody else's sadness. And that's the problem. Even if I did like this person, I wouldn't wait 1 month after you all got divorced. I mean, damn. Talking about we happy and we choose happiness, this, that, and the other, flaunting it. That's dirty. I mean, damn, you couldn't at least, take your time. Now at the 1 month, y'all getting married? Really? Like, if he really cared and she really was trying to do the right thing, she would realize if he didn't have no money, she wouldn't be marrying him in no 1 month. She would be looking at it rationally, taking it slow like most people do. But because he got money, she ready to go ahead and get married real quick because, hey, if it don't work out, she gonna try to get some money out the deal. Anyway, I think it was pretty dirty. And I don't know. I'm not trying to hate or say she don't deserve to be happy or him. And I can't say that you can get taken away, because if you don't want to leave, you can't be taken away. It don't matter who or what comes in front of you trying to, scoop you up. But that being said, he using his money and his status to get and take advantage of these women. And we all know, if you ever seen the show, they all materialistic. They all competitive about who got this and who got that and who is this or that. And it's funny how she waited until after the show was over so that, Kenya Moore couldn't drag her ass for this. I hate to say it, but Kenya would have been right on this one. She would have been right on this one. Kenya Moore, I will say, would not just marry somebody in 1 month. She is got a lot of issues and a lot of other things that I don't, think she's doing right and is wrong about, but she ain't thirsty for that bag from somebody else's bag, at least like this. Now, maybe if it was Shaq or somebody with 300 million or something or more, maybe she would marry Shaq or something, for example. But just to marry some dude like this, I don't know if she would do it, especially her friend's ex-husband in 1 month. So I don't know. I don't know how you think she genuinely seems like she wants love. I can't tell. I mean, she was just hanging with Bolo, big down below low. How the hell is she looking for love in all the wrong places? Wrong places. I mean, I don't know how, previous seasons, but people change. And as they getting older and their bodies is starting to change, they starting to settle. So I don't know. Maybe before in her past, but not right now. Because I don't think she was looking for love with Bolo. And she was just kissing all with Toya. So what is she really trying to do? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know about this. I think that's dirty. I ain't really been a big person to watch these shows, so I don't know. But when I saw this, I thought, damn, that was dirty, no matter what it is. So y'all let me know what you think down below. And damn, that was crazy. All right, moving along. Let's see. We got some people that got these PPP loans, and now they realizing they in trouble. And they don't know. I don't understand why they didn't know they was going to get caught. Why some people do stupid stuff in this world and think they'll never get caught. It's only because they only think of one side of things. They think that they the smartest person all the time and that everybody else must be dumb. And I don't understand that way of thought. I mean, if you're really trying to do something, you need to think about what if you get caught. You need to cover all the angles and then decide, is it really worth it? So we got this Miami man. Of course, he's from Miami. He gonna go to jail for 6 years. 6 years in jail, in prison, because he bought a Lamborghini with $4 million in COVID aid. So you wanted to go to jail for 6 years of your life that nobody can give you back for a Lamborghini, for a car? I really like cars a lot. I like Lamborghinis, but I would not go to jail for 6 years of my life for a Lamborghini. I mean, he thought he was screwing the government. Now the government about to screw him with Big Bubba. Okay? He's 29 years old. This is going to prevent him from doing a lot in his life. Okay? He used the money meant to support a business impacted by the pandemic on the sports car, dating websites, and jewelry. So not only is he stupid, he's very stupid. If you bought a Lamborghini and you bought jewelry and you still needed a dating website, you're a loser. You're a loser. Okay? Not only are you an idiot, you're a loser. How the hell can you not get a lady with jewelry and a Lamborghini and you still can't get a date? And it's not like he looked like go bye-bye. I mean, he's still 29 years old, still in the prime of his life. And he can't get a woman when you driving in a Lamborghini and you got jewelry and clothes. I mean, how you're an idiot. And you're in Florida where, you know, it's just walking around on the beaches like it ain't no tomorrow. I mean, come on. You could just go and party like it's no tomorrow and go ahead and meet some people and you know, have a good time. But you still needed a dating website. A dating website. You dumbass. It says that he has been sentenced to 6 years in prison after obtaining nearly $4 million in federal loans meant for small businesses. Why didn't he just start a small business? Why didn't he just start a small business and try to do something with it and hire some people, hire some strippers or models or something, and just start a party promotion business or something, a photo business or something? I mean, Instagram model business, something. What are you doing, you idiot? He spent it on all personal expenses. 29 years old. Why would they give a 29-year-old $4 million anyway? I mean, I guess you could be at any age and have a successful business, but come on, man. He has been sentenced Wednesday after pleading guilty in February to one count of wire fraud related to the scheme. Authorities said that he requested about 13.5 million. He tried to really go to jail. He tried to go under the jail. He tried to get 13.5 million in the PPP loans using false and fraudulent IRS forms early last year. He got 3.9 million and within a few days began blowing the money on personal expenses, including the 2020 Lamborghini Huracan for $300,000. When he got that money and it was fraudulent, he should have got a plane ticket and moved to a country with no extradition, changed his identity, made himself into El Pepe, and never looked back. Okay, what the hell? How stupid are you? You so smart, you stupid. What? How could you do that? He said he went to dating websites, jewelry, and stays at local resort. Two payments totaling $30,000 documented as going to mom. So now you done brought your mom into this. You got your mom about to go to jail. She done spent the money back. Now she got to try to recoup and pay all this back. And you thought you tried to make it seem like you was doing good. Hey, mom, I made it. Here, happy Mother's Day. And now she's sitting here stressing, trying to pay back the government all this money. I hope she didn't blow it knowing that her son was a dumbass. She knew him all his life, so she should have known he was a little fork up. It said that his Lamborghini purchase was discovered, this is the best part, by investigators after he was involved in a hit and run accident involving the vehicle in July. Really? You got a crash too. You crashed the $300,000 Lambo that you stole money to buy. How dumb are you? How dumb are you? It was linked back to him and impounded by the police. Okay, it says, unfortunately, nothing new with these scams. Another man was arrested after allegedly obtaining around $5 million and PP loans after spending a portion of the money on a Ferrari, Bentley, and Lamborghini. These people are going to jail for cars. They'd be better off learning how to be a car thief. At least your name wouldn't be attached to the damn paperwork, you idiots. If you're going to try to do a crime, at least do it right. Learn what you're doing. Pay attention. Understand, people will be trying to catch you. Just because somebody doesn't say nothing right away doesn't mean they wasn't paying attention. How stupid could you be to do crimes with your name all over it? Idiots. So 6 years is definitely not worth it. 6 years of your life, especially when you're only 29. Miami is no joke. It's a beautiful city. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of corrupt stuff that go down in Florida and Miami. The mob is down there. They got all kind of corrupt stuff going on down there, and it's just crazy. Just crazy out there. So, you know, you got to be aware of what you're doing. And if you're going to steal money and buy cars with it, don't crash it. You could have bought the car and started a car resale business, or you try to do rental car, rentals with it, or pictures with it, photo shoots with it. You could have did something with it to make it legit. You could have used that as part of the business. Hey, we trying to do Instagram photos. We charge people $200 a photo and they can pose with the car and look like they Instagram rich. That's why we bought the car. Anything. Why do that? How stupid can you be? Anyway, people don't think all the way through. People don't think all the way through and then wonder and want to cry and talk about, I shouldn't have did this. I'm stupid. I'm this, I'm that. Well, yeah, you are, because you could have probably thought more about this and realized that this ain't what you need to do. This ain't the best move for you. Anyway, moving on. Another top thing, another story. Another story is about people trying to get their homes appraised. A lot of home value is skyrocketing. And this is a story that has happened time and time again, and it just continues to happen, and it's got deep-seated roots involved. And so this black homeowner had a white friend stand in for the third appraisal. So it wasn't like she got one offer that was low. She got two. So they had the third appraisal, and I don't understand why people do stuff like this today either. Like Zillow don't exist, and you can't see that the other homes in that neighborhood are worth more than the one I'm living in. Ain't nothing wrong with my home other than I'm black and living in my home, but then everybody else's home is worth more. Something ain't right. So her home value doubled. That's a huge, big deal to have your home value double. If you're looking at maybe a $300,000 home value, and then somebody white come in and it's worth 600, or more than $500,000, that's more money that you could use to fund your life and your next projects and whatever you want to do. And by not giving that money to you, that's keeping you from reaching your true potential and your true goals in life. It says right here, in Indianapolis, it's where I live right now. Okay. Carlette Duffy felt both vindicated and excited, both relieved and angry. I also just had a home appraisal too. I want to see what they tell me, or I'm gonna be pissed. Anyway, for months, she suspected she had been lowballed on 2 home appraisals because she's black. She decided to put that suspicion to the test, asked a white family friend to stand in for her during an appraisal. Her home value suddenly shot up a lot. During the early months of the coronavirus pandemic last year, the first 2 appraisers who visited her home just west of downtown, so that's prime property, valued it at 125 and 110. So it was getting lower. The third appraisal went differently. To get that one, Duffy, who's African American, communicated with the appraiser strictly via email, stripped her home of all signs of her racial and cultural identity, and had the white husband of a friend stand in for her during the appraisal visit. The home new value $259,000. Wow. I had to go through all of that just to say that I was right and that this is what's happening. This is real. Wow. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on this one, like Bumpy Johnson would say. I got to keep my eye on this one. Now, she wants justice. Along with the Fair Housing Center of Central Indiana, Duffy has filed fair housing complaints against the mortgage lenders and appraisers she accuses of undervaluing her home because of her race. Housing experts and historians say residential real estate has been historically marred by discrimination. Across the nation, homes owned by Black Americans are significantly undervalued next to homes in comparable white neighborhoods. Hey, a lot of people don't believe in this stuff that it didn't happen, or they want to say pull yourself up by your bootstraps and different things, not realizing that it's a lot deeper than that. And redlining and different things that I've brought up and said before, people, you got people out here like the Officer Tatum and other people saying things and don't realize that all this stuff was true. She did everything online, communicated emails and everything online the third time. So that way they didn't know or have any idea of her ethnicity. They got these complaints going on. She has her appraisal reports are data driven. I could care less about cultural or sexual orientation, he said. It's all about bricks and sticks and dirt. But that's not what it is. It said it was red flags in the wording. It said when she saw the first appraisal on her home, she didn't do it with the intention of selling the house. Instead, she wanted to refinance her current mortgage plan, take advantage of the pandemic historically low interest rates, and use some of the equity she built up in her own home to buy her grandmother's house near Crispus Attucks High School. And despite the public safety orders and business closures, caused by the pandemic, the real estate market in central Indiana was red hot. Exactly. The Federal Reserve was keeping interest rates low, and her sister had her home appraised at roughly $198,000 in 2019. So she thinking that maybe she can get the equity to purchase her grandmother's house and do something similar. And she purchased her home for $100,000 in 2017, but it didn't go as expected. And it said that her value was only at 125, and she wasn't, sure what to think. It said the wording in it sent out red flag. It said there were comps within the half mile, but it said the quality of construction of the other homes were far more superior to the quality of construction of her home. She looked at the comps and pulled property cards and said she thought the value was incorrect, noting that the nearby neighborhoods, at Old North Side and Ransom Place, those, in that case, what's the difference in the neighborhoods versus hers? So, long story short, the devil, as they say, is in the details, and you got to be careful. You never know what may be out there. You may think if something out there is that way and you ain't sure about something, you got to go ahead and check it out. And man, you never know. Jack D, what's up, man? How you doing? You say your home on Zillow is $2,255 and they appraise it at $229. Wow. Yep. You need to probably test that out. You might get over 300. You might get over 300. So, man, and what's sad is they out there to try to keep value and money and prosperity away from people. And it's just really unnecessary. It's really sad because it's just a downward spiral when you do stuff like that. I mean, the real estate agent would have made more money selling a more expensive house, or the mortgage company would have made more money giving a larger loan. Why is the point of doing that? Anyway, all right, so a lot of people know about the gas shortage that just happened. And the one thing that people don't know about the gas shortage is that they said that they didn't pay the money. But the truth is that these hackers that hacked into the gas pipeline, the pipeline reportedly paid them the money, $5 million, really pretty fast after they were hacked. It just took a while to get it back fixed, up and running. And so some people try to say it's Joe Biden fault or this or that or whatever, when we could have had got this stuff prepared and taken care of with the infrastructure the last 4 years. But it didn't happen for whatever reason. Not to say that, the Biden administration will get it done, but they only been in office for 100 days. So who's to say, how it could have been prevented in the first 100 days and got this up and running? This is something that takes more time than 100 days to protect the country. But they say that they didn't pay the money at first because I get it. It makes other people that are, cyber terrorists feel that, okay, they got away with it. They got paid. Let's go ahead and hack the water supply. Let's go ahead and hack this, that, and the other, the power grid. And we can get paid too. It's already been reports of different cities and local states and counties, police stations getting hacked, courts getting hacked. And if they don't pay the money, they can't go back to business. But this was the largest target ever been hacked and held ransom for money. I know a lot of people were upset. Gas prices was over $3, $4 in some places for the first time in about damn near 10 years. And I don't know what y'all think about this. You think that it's going to get worse? You think we're going to be able to protect the country with this? Or do you think that this is going to be something that's going to happen to people more and more and there's nothing we could do about it. I don't know. I think that's messed up. But hey, I don't know. I don't know the answer to this one. I think that just like law enforcement and mostly everything, they usually are a step behind criminals, because they got to go through bureaucracy and all kind of different things to catch on, and criminals don't. And so it's always difficult chasing that and trying to catch up with what criminals are doing. So we'll see how it go. John Edwards, what's up, man? I appreciate you coming through. I'm glad you made it. Thanks a lot. All right, let me skip it up to some Instagram right quick. All right, I want y'all to see this video and tell me what you think about this.
Idea you were going to propose?
They are actresses from across the country, from Los Angeles.
Why are you trying to make me feel guilty for needing your help right now?
To Atlanta.
I love my girls.
All with Hollywood hopes and dreams.
It's a coworker, isn't it? Yeah, girl, he really tried to get my number.
Though they didn't know each other personally, they shared a common bond. At one time or another, they studied acting with a nationally known Hollywood director and acting coach, Troy Rowland.
All right, I ain't gonna play the whole thing because it probably is copyrighted, and I don't want to have to, do anything with the video. So just to show another scene of it, this dude right here, Milk Does Supreme, he's been telling women that it's a role on Power, and her name Keisha, and she a stripper, and she real sexy and provocative, and if you want this role, you need to send me a demo tape where you wearing, real sexy lingerie, put on the lingeries and do the dance or whatever. And then he would show these other women, well, look at this girl's video. You should do it like this, but do it better because she did it this way and did it better. And so as you see, these women was half naked trying to get this role on Power that never existed. Not only did it never exist, he had no working relationship with the producers of Power at all. And he was using this to get some free meat beating material and other things. And these women ended up working together. Look at this. These girls, and they was all taken advantage of because they wanted to be a star. And they all upset because he had these videos, but they were prepared to do this on a show for everybody. But nevertheless, they thought they was going to be a star. And these women worked together on the show, and they started comparing notes about what happened and realized, oh no, this ain't real. And then they realized that this dumb waterhead fool then played them. The role didn't exist. And he was just keeping his tapes to do who knows what with. And the producer of Power, said that she wanted this guy to never be able to do this to anyone else again, and didn't want him working in the industry. He got these ladies crying, breaking down, upset. It said that it was at least 5 or more of these women that he did this to. And this dude drives in a Chevy Cruze. So they should have known something, that he was lying about something. This dude drives a damn Chevy Cruze. That's basically a Cavalier. Anyway, what do y'all think on that one? I think that that's pretty messed up. I don't know why he didn't just talk to the ladies and try to just get to know them that way. Why do people have to lie? Lying is the worst thing that you could ever do. You may have even been able to date one of those girls if you wasn't a liar. But then that threw everything out the window. Miles Maxwell, what's up? I appreciate you for coming through. I I don't understand that. Yeah, that was sicko. Yeah, and like DL Hughley say he could have just went to the strip club. He could have just got go on XXNX or whatever, go to Pornhub or something. Why you need to do that? Why you need to get the entrapment with these girls? You was just trying to get a collection of videos to what, show your friends? I got these girls thinking they gonna be Keisha. It's already a Keisha on Power. Why would they have another Keisha on Power? I mean, that didn't make no sense. How dumb could it? I ain't trying to get on them, but like that was a red flag right there. It was already a Keisha on Power. Why ain't gonna have another one? And I don't know, man. You ain't gotta lie. Exactly. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. I mean, he that creative with that lie. He should have got creative with his game. He should have told him, hey, I'm trying to go places and you can go right with me, baby. Let's go. I mean, what? He could have did better than like. At least he wouldn't be facing going to jail. He got his little acting coaching and stuff. He in Atlanta. There's so many girls in Atlanta trying to, he didn't need to do that. And he trying to chase these young girls. That's the problem. He was out of his lane. Stay in your lane. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. These girls, he would have probably not liked them anyway. They wouldn't have been compatible. He was old. And he didn't really have much to offer. He was going to give him a cruise in the cruise. Hey, I always told you, I'm going to take you on a cruise. Go ahead, hop in. I told you like this cruise, baby. I mean, what the hell? I mean, come on, man. What's going on with people, man? Everybody wants to be putting on a fake front. It's better to at least keep it real. And at least you'll have respect. And at the same time, you'll feel better about yourself. You won't be eating yourself up inside because you faking. Speaking of faking, here go another example of faking. If you feel this bad, look in the mirror and make a change. Like Michael Jackson say, you better make a change. Straight up.
Oh, God, let me go in here and act like I give a fuck and be fake for 8 motherfucking hours. God damn, boy. Shit, why I gotta keep coming here? Come on, give me another job.
If you feel that bad about your job, why don't you do your work? Why don't you, go to school, get an education, create a business, find another job, do something you happy with. You are responsible for the situation you in. It comes a time where you can't keep blaming other people for the situation and the place you in life. I mean, how long are you going to blame somebody else? I mean, we all have things we got to deal with. The difference is some people, make a difference and change and decide, hey, I'm not going to, allow this things that's going on and affected me one way or another in life to prevent me from what I want to do moving forward. So with that being said, if you really hate your job or your situation, don't get mad. Do something about it. And I ain't talking about get a PPP loan or, do something crazy to somebody and start telling them it's a role for Keisha. Like, look at yourself in the mirror, decide to do right, make a change, go to school, finish school, start a business, start something, do something. Don't be miserable and spreading that misery on everybody else. I can't stand people when I go to a restaurant and they got the worst service and they mad at me because I came to get some service or food from the restaurant. If you hate your job that much, why don't you leave and let somebody that would like to work there, and you can sit your miserable ass at home by yourself. until you decide you want to do something better with yourself. You know, it don't make no damn sense. People love to, walk out on the job or complain or do other stuff when at the end of the day, you the one applied to that job. Who made you apply to that job? Who made you work there? Who made you not do your homework? I mean, what? At a certain age, people 40, 50 years old still talking about their mama did this or that. That was 20, 30 years ago. So you let that affect the rest of your life. Not to say it's easy, but it's got to be hard to keep letting it affect you. Anyway, another story I wanted to talk about, and people need to take more personal responsibility and have more compassion. So this California teacher cancels class time and assigns homework instead to attend son's wedding in Mexico. Now, this is a negative story because it's from Fox News. Okay, first of all, this is for kindergarten class. She's a kindergarten teacher. All right. Then, next off, they've been teaching remotely. On kindergarten. And these parents are upset. Okay. They upset because this teacher, they mad she wouldn't come back to school and teach the kindergartners. And then she said that she gonna be teaching from vacation in Mexico next week and cutting back on some class time. Kindergarten class time. I mean, how many days of kindergarten did y'all miss that held you back in progress in life? I mean, please let me know. I don't even remember what your lazy ass don't want to be with your kids, but you want her to. You don't want to be with your own damn kids, but you want her to. She actually want to be with her kids. She want to be at her son's wedding. And it said that she had been working remotely due to health concerns surrounding coronavirus. She told them, she didn't even have to tell them this during the email, that she gonna be traveling to Mexico for her son's long deferred wedding, May 19th. And she said for approximately 12 days. And she'll be teaching from Mexico. So she's still gonna be teaching, even though she's gonna be at this wedding in Mexico. But some days will contain asynchronous lessons due to travel and limited family activities. Thursday, May 20th will be a completely asynchronous day, as will the return date. Okay, so 2 days will be completely asynchronous. And all supplies and materials will be provided ahead of time for any class activities that will take place while I'm out of the country. And it said, please contact me ahead of time if you have any concerns. Instead, they had concerns that she shouldn't be able to go to her son's wedding. And instead, if she can go to her son's wedding, she should come back to school and teach their kids. How stupid do you sound? Whoever thought that this was good, you sound like an idiot. And you're teaching your sons wrong and daughters wrong to think that they should put their life on the line for a teaching job. And why should you want to have her teaching your kids? What if she gets sick or is doing stuff and then she passing it along to your kids? Why would you want to force somebody to do something like that? Like, I mean, that's crazy. And asynchronous is kindergarten. And they talking about, so you basically going to be leaving the kids unsupervised and not teaching them. They're in your house. They're in your house, dummy. They in your house. How are they unsupervised? They with you. They was with you anyway. How is they unsupervised? What? This is crazy. And he said right here, asynchronous lessons are unsupervised busy work. What the hell do you think kindergarten is? Job training? Career learning? College prep? It's kindergarten. What the hell is what? A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Like, what is you doing? I don't understand this. Jonathan Zackerson, the founder of Reopen California Schools. Why don't your ass go teach school? Teach kindergarten. You done started a Reopen California School Foundation. It's basically handing out assignments and then not being there. That's your job as a parent. Some people think that whatever the teacher does, that's where it ends. I mean, the difference between good students is that they got somebody there to check up on them. That's what makes a difference a lot of times. So if you think that the teacher does it all by themselves and you should just sit back, relax, and you get a, fully formed human being at the conveyor belt at the end of high school, that's not how it works. Anyway, crazy. Anyway, I think that's crazy. I think that the people need to wake up, stop expecting so much from certain people and not expecting enough from themselves. And talking about some damn they unsupervised. You sitting here with them, ain't you? They in your house. What the hell is you talking about? They unsupervised. They with your ass. Like they could do, like the teacher could really do so much with the kid through the computer screen. Anyway, as if they was doing something wrong. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. People is really, really losing it. Really, really losing it out here, man. Anyway, another story real quick. So a lot of people don't know that this is happening, don't want to believe it's happening. And then you hear the people say the damnedest things. Well, I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't care. It don't matter if you ain't got nothing to hide or you care. It's not their right. It's not legal. It's not their business. You wouldn't want your neighbor all in your business or your ex. Why you want a bunch of people that don't know nothing about you all in your business? It says that the Pentagon is surveilling Americans without a warrant. And it says that they carrying out this warrantless surveillance of Americans, according to a new letter written by Senator Ron Wyden, obtained by Motherboard. It says that his office asked the Department of Defense, which includes various military intelligence agencies in it, like the NSA and the Defense Intelligence Agency, for detailed information about data purchasing practices after Motherboard revealed special forces were buying location data. The responses also touched on military or intelligence use of internet browsing and other types of data, and prompted Wyden to demand more answers specifically about warrantless spying on American citizens. Some of the answers that the DoD provided were given in the form that means Wyden's office cannot legally publish specifics on the surveillance. The thing is this: when you do a broad sweep of everybody and getting all this information, it's too much to sort through anyway. It's not the right way to do things. You should have intelligence and gathering intelligence. Just collecting data on everybody in this type of way, for one, it's been proven it doesn't work. Two, it's an invasion of privacy. Damn near every website you go on wants you to accept some cookies. And I ain't talking about no Cookie Monster cookies. They want to track every damn thing you do, want to see everything you do. Every website you go on, they want to let you know some more stuff to try to sell you. I mean, so much stuff going on. They know too much. You go and track on Facebook everything you like, don't like, how long you look at stuff. I mean, it's getting crazy out here. I know a lot of people may not think this, that, and the other about this story. And to each his own. I ain't going to talk about it too much, but it's deeper than you think. And once they thanks Birds Nation for the support. Hey, Rashonda, how you doing? Once some bad intel turns on you and you going through a bunch of stuff wrongfully, then you'll understand. Hopefully it never happens to anybody. But it does, and it is different little stories and stuff that come on. Last week tonight with John Oliver on HBO was showing, like, that's what happened. Not exactly with Breonna Taylor, but that was bad intelligence, bad info led to her getting killed. They were showing like the no-knock warrants and stuff, and people homes getting raided and kicked in, and the people ain't even there. They at the wrong address. So, you know, we all got to be careful with that. And I'm just saying, if they are going to be out here doing something like that, they got to be right. You can't afford to be wrong. You know, you can't afford to make mistakes. All right. I got another funny little Instagram story right quick. And this black dude in this video, I feel him 100% because I would not be playing with your ass either. I might have already done popped your ass and this damn animal. Okay. We ain't got time for conversation when this happened. I'm unloading. Okay. What I look like? Jay Exotic. Let's roll the tape. So this video, this is in Texas. Whitney, what's up with y'all in Texas, in Houston? In the Houston neighborhood, they got a tiger loose. Look at this. Oh, hell no. This dude that's filming got scared and ran back in the house. He's all the way away from the tiger. But I ain't playing. I ain't tripping. I don't blame him. I ain't playing either. Now this dude got his gun out. This tiger just sitting in the grass. He got his gun out. Now the owner trying to say, don't hurt my tiger. He said, you better go back inside. I am.
Tiger in the neighborhood? That is true.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like, why would he even be here?
Even that little kid was like, there's a tiger in the neighborhood. I mean, come on. That in your neighborhood, at least Joe Exotic had a little fake half-ass zoo. They over here got a tiger just in the residential housing edition. What? Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy. He would have had to pump at least 3 or 4 in that tiger. And imagine you coming home after a hard day's work and a big ass tiger is running around in your yard. What? I mean, and dude showed a lot of restraint. A lot of restraint, because I don't know if I would have been that calm with a big ass tiger running around. I mean, I'm from Chicago, the concrete jungle. I ain't never seen no damn tiger running around in the neighborhood. Like, I would have been tweaked out. What? Oh, hell no. That would no. A dude might have caught one too just for owning them. I told the officer, well, he's sick them on me. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. It's Jay Exotic. I just had to put him down. I saw a tiger and then I shot that man. Like, what the hell? So anyway, crazy, man. Everybody, y'all gotta be careful out here. You never know what the hell your neighbors is doing. That's something that they need to be trying to check on instead of looking at what other people is doing. Another story right quick before we get ready to get up out of here is how in the world did this happen? So a two-year-old shot both parents inside the home. It says right here in West Bath, Maine. In Maine, a couple was wounded Wednesday morning when their 2-year-old shot them with a handgun. It says that the child picked up the gun that was on the nightstand, shot his mother and father. The mother, 22, suffered a leg wound, and the father, 25, was shot in the head. You dumbass. The boy was struck in the face by the recoil of the weapon. All three of them got wounded. All three transported to the Mid-Coast Hospital. They're not considered life-threatening. The question of how the boy was able to pick up and fire the weapon is of great concern and is being investigated. Wow. They said that the couple's 3-week-old baby is in the care of the grandmother, who also lives at the home but wasn't there at the time of the incident. He probably was out robbing a liquor store. That's why he wasn't there with grandma. They was out pulling a heist, Grand Theft Auto style. How in the world is a 2-year-old pulling the gun triggers? What? Oh, no. Whitney said the tiger's still on the loose. The guy was arrested, but they can't find the tiger. Wow. They got a tiger running around our city, and everyone is looking for it. That $5,000 reward. I don't know how you going to collect it. How you going to get that, catch that tiger? You know, I think this story got to be missing something. How is this 2-year-old pulling the trigger like that? I mean, I don't get it. And definitely, and you need to secure your kids too. Why is your 2-year-old woke running around through your room and y'all still sleep? And he able to grab the gun and just blow your head off. Good thing it wasn't all the way off, but pop you in the head and shoot her in the leg. I don't get it. Anyway, people out here is living wild. People ain't thinking straight. It's getting scary out here. People think they smart and they doing dumb stuff. And it's just getting more and more crazy out here for people. So, you know, gotta be careful out here. I don't know if I'm gonna do the live call-ins tonight. Like I say, I'm gonna try to keep it around an hour. I ain't gonna try to keep going too long. And maybe Sunday I'll do the live call-in. So I tried to talk a few stories right quick, and you know, have a little funny stuff mixed in as well. And you know, we'll see how it go. I already showed a couple of these last things already. I got a couple more things. I'll leave y'all with this video right here about Chicago. And it is actually kind of damn near true. I'm starting to realize that I'm getting older, though, and me not living there recently, some of this stuff I don't say as much, but I don't talk to as many people as I used to either. Anyway, let's see what she got to say.
Potty, probably, pop, stove, tomato, turn, whole time, slide, don't even worry about it, stole on, I'm blue, shorty, That's bogus. You good? What you on? Merch. You tweaking. Party. Probably. Pop. Stove. Tomorrow. Turn. Whole time. Slide. Don't even worry about it. Stole on. I'm blue. Shorty. That's bogus. You good? What you on? Merch. You tweaking.
So
Party.
I got about pretty much all of those except for a couple of them. Some of them was little newer ones. But damn near all of them, you know, hey, tweaking. Y'all done heard me say that a million times. So anyway, appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. You know, make sure y'all mask up. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I know it's a lot of other things y'all can watch. I got another video coming after this for Godfather Harlem. So check it on out. I'm going to do a premiere after this. And I'll see y'all Sunday. Saturday, well, I'm going to do movie night the first and last Saturdays of the month. So no movie night tomorrow. But if I do change my mind, I will post it on the community tab. So make sure you all keep an eye on that. And with that being said, I'll see y'all Sunday. Y'all be safe out there. Don't leave your gun where your 2-year-old can get to it. And, you know, put that mask up. Be careful. Deuces.